I like that intro. But, bam! What's doing, guys? Back with another episode of Fresh Vinyl Live. It is August 9th, 2025. That rhymes. That should be a crime. But you know who I am. I'm going to start introducing our host here, and then we're going to do a quick rundown of the show and what we're doing. But it's been a long time, 3 years since the last time we had a Fresh Vinyl Live. But we're back, and we're doing it right. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce first from Collect All Monsters, David Eric Dopko.
What's up, Rich? Thanks so much for having me back. It's good to be back home, the place I got my start in this live stream thing. And again, I always give credit where credit's due. If it wasn't for my being on your show way back in the day, I would never have the confidence to do what I do today. So thanks for that. And I will always, appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. Honestly, without any of you guys, there cannot be no Fresh Vinyl Live. It just wouldn't be the same. And there's a whole list of people that we're going to need to get back on. Sure. Greg Betters, welcome, sir. Good to have you on. First, legitimate actual episode, if I remember correctly.
My first one. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. My first Fresh Vinyl Live. You are the reason why I got back into collecting, Rich. You and Leslie. So the two people here that are on this show right now, and then obviously I met David. I just met Sam Sampson, and I'm just honored to be here. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Sure. Thank you. And of course, also from Collect All Monsters, Mr. Leslie Chambers. Hello, sir. How are those meatballs?
I'm gonna try to be nice. I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw that image, like seriously, the first thing I did, I text Rich and said, "You know what? I'm whooping your ass when I see you."
It would be well deserved.
But nah, seriously, no. Me and Rich go back like Cadillac seats, and almost to the point of being family, almost annoying family. But still, I love the guy, and I think this is my first official appearance being on the Fresh Vinyl Live. You know what? I take that back. Me and Sandra did go up to Rich, and we kind of like had like an impromptu one. So this kind of like my second, but it's like my very first time being around a whole bunch of folks, especially from the old Fresh Vinyl crew. So everything is kind of like a full circle moment. But whenever Rich asked me to be there, I'm there. So, but again, thanks, Rich. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Absolutely. And it really could not be Fresh Vinyl Live without one of the original first co-host, Mr. Samson West.
Awesome. Glad to be here. The moment you said you wanted me, you messaged me, you said, "Hey, you don't be busy on August the 9th. I said, okay.
Exactly. And if you just look at the comment section, that was the third guy, our third man for the first episode of the impromptu Fresh Vinyl Live, which we did, just by freak accident on the X Plus group. And that's how it all started. Real quick, so I guess I'm going to reminisce a little bit. But the whole idea with this show started, for those that are watching, if you're new, old viewers, but it was after G-Fest of 2013. It was September. And I'm like, I had such a good time. I was like, how do we keep the party going? And that's how Fresh Vinyl Live was born. So, and here we are, now almost 12 years later.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Wow.
12 years. So, all right. So that's our introduction. So I'll just give everybody a rundown on what we're going to do. This episode is going to be focused on Mothra vs. Godzilla. But for every show, I think we're going to start off with, any new purchases we got, anything we got on pre-order. And it could be from, vinyl figures, to scores, music, posters, whatever. And then we'll just move right into the topic. So again, Mothra vs. Godzilla. And then for those that are watching, and then all 30 of yous, we're going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the show. I'm not going to tell you yet, but I'm going to start off small, and then eventually I'm going to move on to something bigger, but I'll just show you. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway of this Bandai Godzilla the Art coin parking delivery Godzilla 91 figure.
Very cool.
Okay, so that we're going to do a giveaway, and that's not going to be the only thing included once you get whoever wins, who gets that. But we'll more about that later. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off talking about any new stuff that we bought. I'm going to go first, and I'm going to try not to ramble, but I talked about this on numerous videos already, and I think I did reviews on both of them, but these are my two most recent purchases from G-Fest. We got Kaiju Cream. I'm going to drop one because I can't hold anything right now. But Kaiju cream, the
Oh yeah.
Noblidon, as I call it, the Italian cream. But there was only 3 of these at G Fest. This was been on my want list since freaking Octil debuted it back in 2023, I think it was.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
and I feel like I lucked out because this one speaks to me the most. But I mean, how is it hard? It's hard to not want all of them.
It looks delicious.
It does, literally. I mean,
really looks delicious.
This is, I think, if correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I mean,
somewhere.
this is the first one that looks like ice cream that's based on ice cream.
Just
I don't
looking
know.
at that,
Yeah,
feel
I
like I'm
think
getting
he
fatter.
did one other one, Rich, that had like that kind of realistic sort of ice cream sundae, like banana
Yeah.
split kind of look. But this one takes it to the next level because it's got more colors in it too.
Yeah,
And it's awesome.
it's
Congratulations.
awesome. I love it.
Hot fudge.
Neapolitan. And then I picked up something else I wanted for actually both of these I wanted for 2 years, and I got them at G Fest, so that's pretty damn cool. The T-Base GMK Godzilla, pure badass. So I've had reviews on both of these on my channel, so check those out. I do have a box day that just got delivered to work. It was a couple more Bandai figures. Snagged that from Beast of the East or Beast from the East Collectibles. So I'll show those off when I have them in hand. Yes, Kyle. Yes, that GMK, pure badass, pure badass. And thank you for joining. And good morning, Ohio gozaimasu.
What's up, Kyle?
Oh,
All right.
right. He's in Japan.
Yes, sir. David, any new purchases from you, sir?
Yes, sir. So I have slowed down over the years since I've been on this show last considerably because, I have no more room and I'm retired now, so I don't have a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. But I'm still collecting and I'm really being choosy about what I get. Now, this thing, I was just telling Rich and Greg that I wasn't even sure it was going to happen because I pre-ordered it like a year ago. But a lot of delays happened and I kind of forgot about it. And then I got an email last week or like the end of last week saying I owe money for it. I'm like, oh, crap. But anyway, all good. I had the money. I paid for it. And it came in like 2 days ago. And it is the KOC Godzilla -1 28 centimeter. And this is the instructions. And actually, I'll just be very careful and I'll show you. Now, the KOCs, as many of you know, are like game-changing model kits. They're so easy to assemble and to assemble, and basically pins and magnets hold them together. So this is basically held together. There's no glue on this. I just kind of put it together, and if you can see, it's pretty freaking amazing. And I'm considering doing a step-by-step build and paint of this on Collect on Monsters. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing that yet, but I think I'm going to make that happen. But as you can see, it's really, really super cool. Let me take off the head and you can see the detail. It's nice. This is the first one in their 28 centimeter scale. And
second, actually. The 2000 the first.
And what, yeah, right. That's right. The 2000. And what's great about this one too, is it's stylized slightly. The things that I like, that I would prefer even the original one to have, the head is a little bit bigger and the body's a little bit slimmed down. Well, you guys will all see. Hopefully I'll take you through the process with you. So hopefully you can join me with that. So that's an excellent epic box day that I didn't see coming. What else did I get? Where is it now? Oh, they're over here. All right. This is something recently that I got. Alex Sawyer, who's in the chat room, knew I really wanted this figure for the long time, and I tried to win the lottery so many times, and I got the
Click the
Godzilla.
screen and drag it over,
It's
Rich.
all right. That's okay. It's all good. The Nicholas Lestan Godzilla, which is just a really cool figure that kind of looks like a storyboard to me. That's why I really dig it. And thanks,
Yeah, like
Alex.
concept art.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex. You're awesome. And then, of course, I didn't make it to G Fest. I was very bummed not to see everybody there, but I did. Alex Sawyer.
Oh yeah,
picked this up for me. The Planet X henchman trike, and again, it's just freaking amazing, and I love it. And these trikes are next level cool. So that is pretty much everything that I've got that's new. Yeah.
Awesome. Very good. All right. Clearly, I'm having trouble trying to put somebody in the first spot.
Click their screen and drag it over.
Oh, let's see. So Greg is next. Oh, I almost removed myself.
That's all right. It's a work in
There
progress.
we go.
There he is.
There you go. There you go.
Sharing is caring.
Yes.
Crossing the streams here with all the streams
Crossing the street.
and literally collectible monsters.
All right.
I
I'm
get
going to try not to ramble here, folks, because I did get some stuff. So at G-Fest, I got my Holy Grail, and it's right there. So I just finished them last night. If you don't know what this is the Goro 1989
It's beautiful.
Godzilla bust. So just finished them last night. I know it's a little stylized, but I absolutely love it. I did a lava effect on the base. I've been walking around with him, just kind of hugging him because I love him. I'm going to kiss him. I know that got weird. Sorry. But anyways, this is what I got from Doc Mac, actually. Thank you, Doc Mac, our good friend. He was able to get one of these and at an amazing price, because I'm sure you folks know, if you know anything about that kit, it goes for tremendous amounts of money. And Doc, you're amazing if you're watching. So next thing that I got, I'm going to save my one thing that I got at G-Fest because it has to do with Godzilla 1964. So the next thing that I got was I did end up getting the David, we talked about running out of room, but I got the gigantic 2002. I've got it with the closed mouth right now. It does come with the open mouth, but I kind of dig him with the closed mouth there. There he is in all of his glory. He's huge. Love this guy. Love the dorsal plates. Got him.
Nice.
And what else? I don't have this over. What else? I know I have some other things here. I also got from Doc Mac. This is basically a one of a kind. I'm not going to show the whole thing because it's basically dog size. It's a Shimo that I got. So this is just the head. The whole body is with this thing. It's enormous.
It's massive.
So it's ridiculous. And he basically just had this at his shop because he was 3D printing these. So this was a test. And he just said to me, I have no room for this. Do you want this? So one of a kind, Shimo, huge, monstrous thing. This is going to be at next Cheap Fest in the modeling. And I'm sorry, David. I know. I'm sorry. But I did get this guy. The X Plus.
Oh boy.
Oh, it can be like a swimming version if you put it like that. That's kind of interesting.
It absolutely can be like he's flying through the air, like in the gravity thing. He can absolutely do that. I have done the where you put you could put the stand on his knee. I'm pretty sure Rich showed that in his review. It looks awesome. This thing is incredible. It has swappable heads. Why would you swap the head though when you have this head? It just looks amazing.
Yeah, the T-pose in that thing was always a little weird to me, honestly.
Yeah.
I wasn't too attracted to it.
Yeah. I got two more things, and one of them is not kaiju related, but it's really cool because I just got it today. So this guy, Rich, so me and Rich are waiting for the 91 Godzilla Haya. Okay? The figure for Haya. Looks amazing. Heard great things about it. This thing is astounding. This is one of the best. This is a figure. So this bends.
Oh, damn.
Look at the neck articulation in this thing. It is absolutely incredible.
And it's not falling apart when you move it.
Nope.
No, it's
I was going to
not.
say that.
That's
Here's a test.
That's the price of admission right there. Holy
Look
crap.
at this.
Wow.
And the wings bend. They move up.
Yeah, they do.
Absolutely amazing. The head on the paint job on the eyes. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let it focus in. This thing it's like a little mini X Plus.
That moves.
Yes, it's incredible.
Wow.
Then,
okay. That's super cool.
And they're only
SH Monster Arts needs to retire.
Exactly. And they're only, here's the thing. They're only about 40 to 50 bucks usually.
I know.
Incredible.
Wait, that big ass thing is under.
He might be with shipping. He might be a little bit more. He might be a little bit more,
okay,
but I know
insane.
he's under. at least under $100
Mhm.
by far.
Wow,
Like
that's
with
crazy
shipping
cool.
and everything, it's incredible.
Right.
They are the Haya is what you call the Monster Arts killers. I'm sorry, their quality is better and they look amazing. Last thing I got was this. This is not kaiju related, but I know David will probably love this. This just came in the mail. This is the NECA. This is one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Oh, I
This
know
is
where
from
this
the.
is. What's going on?
I think
This
I
is
know.
from the
Yep.
Howling.
I knew you were
yeah.
going to hold
The
that up.
The Howling Werewolf. Yeah, man.
So it comes with 2 different heads. Comes with a roaring head, which looks astounding,
And then the
Yeah.
close mouth.
and it comes with an articulated one with blood on it that moves.
Wow.
The eyes
cool.
detail on this thing
That's
is
really cool. I didn't even know that existed.
absolutely amazing. There's another one by Syndicate Collectibles that my buddy actually owns. My buddy Jerry, my old boss. That one's incredible too. This one's great too. Yeah.
Wow. Wait,
Oh,
Greg, Syndicate Collectibles is the one that did Pumpkinhead too, right?
that Pumpkinhead. Yes,
I've got him.
That's
He's
Jerry.
back there. He's back there.
Yes, amazing. Jerry is awesome. Incredible artist, incredible dude. Oh, one last thing. Anybody that ordered the Easy Hobby Godzilla Odo Island version, the favorite monsters, favorite sculptors line, but actually ordered it through Easy Hobby. I had no idea about this, but apparently, here's the boxes. I got this in the mail the other day, and I had no idea what this was. So here's the box. Okay, there's the box, Easy Hobby.
Oh.
And that comes with one of the fish, the imploded fish.
Yeah.
It's the plane that he attacked.
Oh.
No way. That's super cool.
And these even the landing gear going. So this is
Oh.
the first shot of the movie.
Oh,
when
that's
it's
the
coming in like
kamikaze
this.
plane. That's the kamikaze plane.
plane.
Oh.
Not the
I had
Shengen.
no
Yeah.
idea what this was. I'm like, who sent me this? I'm like, at first I'm like, what is this? And then I looked, I'm like, that's so. I love it. It came in the mail. I've had that thing since, I don't know, Rich. When did that thing come out? Like in February? Well, you have it too.
Yeah,
Leslie,
February.
you have the X Plus version. I got the. I have the one with the drool in the mouth.
Oh,
but
you
yeah,
got
this
that
just yeah, and it has the. You guys got. We were just talking about this. You guys got the little cube with the fish in it. I got just the one fish, and this was just sent to me. It was just in the mail. I'm like,
That's
I think
good
that is
customer service. That's
it
really
is. I had no idea. I'm like, what is this thing? So now I just literally before we went on, I just figured out what this is. So he's going to go down in the collection room next to the Easy Hobby one, and I'm done. That's it.
Awesome.
That's it.
Well, Greg, rewinding back to what you just showed a second ago, I am ashamed to. I love werewolf movies. I have not seen The Howling yet. It's on my list. It's on my list. I just recently watched Dog Soldiers for the first time ever recently.
How can you call yourself a werewolf fan if you've not seen The Howling? That is like
I should say horror movie fan instead of werewolf, but Howling.
Howling, Werewolf in London. I will never.
Oh, I own the hell out of Werewolf in London. That's on my movie shelf over there.
And that's the Eddie Quist werewolf too, right? To be specific.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah, that's the scariest one in the whole movie.
Yes,
right on.
And Ginger Snaps. Ginger Snaps, the other one on my list as well.
Ginger Snaps too.
I have so the Howling and Ginger Snaps are the ones I haven't seen, but I just had the fact you brought something non-Godzilla related, I just kind of wanted to talk for a split second because I do love horror stuff. I saw your Pumpkinhead, so yeah.
All right. Next up, Mr. Leslie Chambers. Anything new that you have purchased either at G-Fest or recently? I know there's a couple things you got.
Oh, I know you got something.
This is your chance to be John
Leslie?
Ruffin, Leslie. So go for it.
I didn't get that much, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know what? I'm going to employ the 3-item rule that we do on Collect All Monsters, and we fail miserably at that. Honestly,
every time,
every damn time. Like I'm the only one that follows that. Everybody are criminals and just do 7 or 8 and blah blah blah. But I still love them, But I'm gonna just go do 3. One is gonna be like a small little snippet. I'll show him fully next week on our Collect All Monsters episode. But you can see right there in the back right there, that is actually a 30cm King Ghidorah kit that the great Greg Bettis painted for me that I got from G-Fest. He painted in a Monster Zero type of paint scheme. Because talking with David over the years, because again, we all know it's the same suit from Ghidorah, but after talking with David, I realized that they did something different with the suit and make him look a little bit better, in my opinion.
They did.
So I had Greg had that Ghidorah, even though it's a 64 kit, have him look like Monster Zero. But you'll see more of him next week.
Ooh,
but that's
nice.
that.
He is
That
not
was really the
37.
main reason. That was really the main reason why I drove to G Fest, because I didn't want to have him sent in the mail. I had purchased a Soccer Mom minivan just to make sure I got that thing back to North Carolina. Because God Almighty, it is 14 hours one way and 14 hours back. Every bump, I'm like this.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah,
It is
man.
fragile. It is Gador. It is resin. The recipe of this disaster. But
Can't wait
I
to
got
see
it
it.
home. But thank you for Greg for hooking me up with that. And again,
I
you'll
don't
see
think-
him fully come next week on our Collect the Monsters episode.
No problem. There's no way he's 30 centimeters, dude. That thing is huge. That's like
Roughly
I don't know.
35. But I've always wanted a 30 centimeter Ghidorah because I have so many different 30 centimeter figures of opponents of Ghidorah. So it only natural that I had to get a 30 centimeter Ghidorah. And it was a lengthy process. And even you came to me one time was like, look, I don't know how I'm going to do this. The wings you got to make from scratch, but he did it. But you'll see more of him come next week.
Awesome.
Secondly, what I'm going to show off, I showed it before on Collect on Monsters, but I show it here. A 30 centimeter Galloping Ghost kit of Godzilla Jr., which again, it's a crime that he has not been shown more love this year because of the movie, So
Yeah.
It's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you heard Greg talk about Dot Max, so I got to thank Dot Max for hooking me up with this Godzilla Jr., as well as Mark Sang Yang. He built and painted for me, and he scales well with the gigantic 95 Godzilla. Or if you're interested in getting this kit and you still want him to pair with a certain gigantic Godzilla 95, Omega Beast is doing one, Spiral Studios doing one. I don't see them getting around to Godzilla Jr. anytime soon. So if you need a 30 centimeter Jr., hit up Dot Max from Galloping Ghost. But yeah, Mark St. Yang did a great job with the Junior, and it is absolutely amazing. So, and the last
Junior.
time, yeah. And again, it's a shame he has not been shown more love this year. Like the only Junior that we got, if you want to call it a Junior, I guess you can. It's the adult Junior, the Sakai, last scene 95 we got from S Plus a few months ago, but not a proper Junior. We need a proper Junior. We need more proper Junior.
I agree.
Yes.
No argument there.
Lack of representation.
Missed opportunity.
Yep.
And last but not least, I got this awesome book.
Awesome.
Yeah, get that.
The Godzilla, the first 70 years from Steve Rifle and Ed Godziszewski. If you missed out on this, shame on you, but you're in luck because they are in your local Barnes & Noble. So after you're done with this stream, get your butts over at the Barnes & Noble, get you this book. As a matter of fact, why don't you get your Godzilla vs. Biollante in 4K? Barnes & Noble carries them too. But this is a great book. But I have to be honest here. Okay.
B-U-T-T.
Now, what I'm about to say does not reflect on Collect All Monsters or anybody else. It's just my opinion, okay? Now, I highly recommend this book. I really do. But unfortunately, it does not cover the American adaptations of Godzilla, Hanna-Barbera, 98, the Monsterverse. Now, based on a dumpster fire of a post I had to extinguish on Collect All Monsters Facebook group a few weeks ago, it wasn't for a lack of trying in regards to the author. You know what I'm saying? They tried. Apparently, there was some pushback from Legendary, and they thought that, since they couldn't go that route, there's really no point of really showcasing the 98 show the 98 Godzilla Family coverage or anything like that. So it was just best to not ignore, but just not involve the American adaptations of Godzilla, which I think is a shame. But again, it's not the author's fault, so don't come at them with pitchforks, whatever. But the fact it says Godzilla the first 70 years is kind of misleading. But when you open the book, it says Godzilla the first 70 years, the official illustrated history of the Japanese productions. That puts it in an entirely different context. So that should have been put up here. Because if you're a Monsterverse fan, or if you're a Godzilla fan that got your start with an American adaptation of Godzilla, and you go trying to find coverage in this book, it is not in this book. But it wasn't for a lack of trying. But it's a shame that the stars couldn't align themselves where it could be included in this book. That's why, honestly, I can't call this the definitive Godzilla book, because it does not cover everything, but it's not their fault. But that doesn't mean that this book is not worth your investment. In my opinion, this is one of the best collectibles of 2025. When you look back on this year, when it comes to figures, posters, model kits, whatever, this has to be in the conversation for a collectible of the year. So even though it's not covered, the American adaptations does not mean that you should not get your butt to Barnes & Noble and get you this book. There's so much information. There's so many never before seen pictures. And I've been a Godzilla fan for 45 years on this planet, and I think I've seen everything on the internet. Trust me, there are some photos in here that you have never seen before. That alone makes it worth the investment. So that's all I want to showcase. The book, Godzilla Jr., and of course, the snippet of Monster Zero. So what about you, Samson West?
Wait,
well, I was going to say,
hold on, before Sam goes, if you will indulge me, I'm going to expand on what Leslie said. He's perfectly correct. I know firsthand that the authors of this book reached out on several occasions to try to get the proper information and sort of cooperation to include the U.S. films, and they weren't able to get that. So rather than put something in the book that was half-assed, they decided to not put it in there. But again, the intention was to include everything in this book, and they really did try to do it. And it's still a great book. I actually have one. I forgot to show mine too, and everybody should have it. It's a great book, but yeah, no one should be angry with the book or the authors because they gave it the good college try to make it complete. So I just wanted to add that in there. So yes, it's a great book. You should all get it, and hopefully everybody here has it. So
absolutely. I'll save my comments on that for my pre-orders because I have it on pre-order, but I'll say that when I do the pre-orders.
Excellent.
All right. Mr. Sam, any new pickups?
First and foremost, I was about to say what was the price of the book, but Bearzilla in chat said it was like $60 on Amazon. So is that better or worse than going to Barnes & Noble?
Barnes & Noble is like $70, but still, even I've seen it go for $80. Still, it is Bible thick, full of information. It's not like a simple pamphlet or a magazine or a picture.
It's very complete.
I can tell you can hit somebody on the head with that motherfucker and it hurt like hell.
And if you guys want a signed copy, I believe Sean Linkenback from Showcase Daikaiju still has signed copies available. So if you're interested in that, going that route, you please.
Oh hell, I'll just go drive to his house. He's in Georgia.
Well, there you go. There's
that. I mean, Samson, check it out.
Well,
this book is so thick, and it covers pretty much all the Japanese adaptations. And I've had this book for like 3 weeks, and I'm barely past Godzilla Raise Again. That's how much information is in this book. But yeah,
it takes a while to read it. Yeah.
All right, Sam. Any new purchases?
So it's actually my turn. Okay, cool. Well, my first purchase, I didn't get this. This was a gift from Celeste. Y'all may know Celeste, amazing collector and friend of the Godzilla fandom. They went to the Comic-Con that happened recently, and she sent me a just out of nowhere present. She sent me one of these Super 7 Godzilla figures from the Dark Horse Comics. It's got a bloody mouth. The artwork's amazing. I love the Godzilla on the side right there. It just looks good. On the back, you have like one of the pages, and that's blurry as albeit. But yes, I've actually taken this out. I put it back in. It comes with a little purple building. God, if I could get the glare to stop. Little purple building, blood in the mouth, articulated. Just a very nice, sweet little present that I did not expect from the pop-up station at Super 7 at Comic-Con. Pop-up station, Super 7. Yeah, all that stuff. That's it. That's the only recent thing that I've gotten as of late. I've actually been selling more stuff than I've been buying because I've been purging some stuff. I've been looking at my collection a little bit more closely, deciding what I do and don't want to keep, and being a little bit more modest about things that I bought in the past. Like, did I do an impulse buy? Do I really need to keep this? So yeah, yeah, that has nothing to do with getting things. So anyway, yeah, I got that.
Very good. Very cool. Okay. All right. So moving on to our next segment, so collectible related, anything that we've got on pre-order. And I had to make notes. And as we were going through what everybody picked up, I had to make more notes. So I'll ramble first. So going back, piggybacking David and Leslie, the book, The First 70 Years, I don't know why I didn't pick it up at G-Fest. I didn't. But after G-Fest, I pre-ordered it. And I did go with Showcase Daikaiju. Nice. I think it was $70-something. But again, that should be autographed. So mine shipped a few days ago. I'll have it next week, and I am looking forward to it. Clark Robertson, you're watching. You said you finished the book. Bravo. That's a big-ass book, and you finished it. So impressive. I think we might have to have you on to do a book report, maybe a report on each chapter per se or something. I'll message you. So I got that on pre-order. Not in any particular order. I did pre-order the Easy Hobby Burning Godzilla. Oh, let me tell you, that thing was hard to wait, how do I put myself front and center? I am so bad at this right now.
There you go.
Yeah, practice makes perfect. But the Easy Hobby Burning Godzilla, I debated about getting it because I have the original X Plus Burning Godzilla up there.
Yep.
Okay. So I was like, do I need another Burning Godzilla? When it came to the Sakai Final Scene Godzilla, I was like, I don't need another Burning Godzilla. So I got the grown-up Godzilla Jr. But watching in the Omega Beast group on Facebook, watching Kan Lin bring this figure to life, very, David, you could attest to this, very reminiscent for me when we got to see the gigantic scale 62 being sculpted in clay.
I know.
So I was already, I already bit the bait and was getting reeled in for this Easy Hobby Burning Godzilla. So I pre-ordered that.
Nice.
I'll leave it at that.
Nice. When are those supposed to hit the collectors?
January.
Okay.
January. And I went with the standard version. I don't know what it is. Smoke effects on figures, be it, X Plus, realistic, Sofubi, it just doesn't, for me personally, the smoke effects just don't translate well.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. But, so I'll have that in January.
Nice.
I bought, it's the Hakaba Gallery Godzilla 64. It's a Sofubi piece painted with a retro style paint job with also a Mothra larva on the tip of his tail. So I'm excited for that.
I missed that one.
It looks gorgeous. And I was like, I don't have enough Mothra.
Aftermarket.
I don't have enough Mothra versus Godzilla Sofubi, so I can't wait to get that.
It's a beauty.
From Mondo, Team Mondo, I have and Jesse Hernandez, the Urban Aztec King Ghidorah.
Nice.
So that was delayed, I think, until September. But so I'll have that relatively soon. I'm gonna save the last pre-order because this might be my figure of the year already.
Really?
I don't even have it yet. Oh yeah, for me personally. Another pre-order I have is the Nendoroid Shin Godzilla. It's like a super deformed, doofy looking Shin Godzilla. It looks pretty cool. I saw it. Actually, I was on Figure Mania show with Harold and with Rob Gira. He mentioned it while we were on, and I went and looked at it. I'm like, yep, all right, pre-order that with Hobby.
Greg has it, right?
No, it's not out yet.
When I was on Collect All Monsters, that's what I.
That's what you featured. That's what you featured. That's right.
That thing is so adorable and it's cool.
Yeah.
I know, Rich. I can't wait for that to come in.
I thought you had it.
No.
$80. Probably should have put pictures together for all this stuff, but I'm still shaking off the cobwebs here. All right, so my last pre-order, at least one that I can remember, because I probably have other stuff I don't remember. That's besides the point. It's already in my running for figure of the year, along with the Easy Hobby X Plus Odo Island Godzilla that's out of frame here. But it is the Joku Productions Mecha Godzilla Reveal 74. It was revealed and on sale as a present kit at Wonderfest, Summer Wonderfest last year, and it's sold out. Great reception to it. It's a stylized piece, and it looks freaking awesome. What intensified my purchase for it was, Leslie, when I was by you, you have your Mark Sang-Yang, if I remember correctly, or is that Burley's?
Mark Sang-Yang.
Mark Sang-Yang, yeah. So I saw yours, and it just so happened while I was there visiting, the Joku Productions vinyl version was put up for pre-order. And I'm like, that was a click buy instantly. So I'm really excited for that. If you haven't seen pictures, I probably, maybe I'll do like a pre-order video or something. But that's it. That's it for my pre-orders. Boom. All right. David, you're up next. Anything for pre-order?
Pretty real fast with me. I've got one thing on pre-order that I can remember. There might be some other things that I've forgotten about, but this one's something that was delayed. I should have had it already, but it should be coming either at the end of this month or the beginning of next month. It is the Ultraman Kaiju Remix Series vinyl figure Gyango. and it is just it was a model kit that I actually saw at Monsterpalooza, not the last year, but the year before. And I was going to buy the model kit that was super expensive. And then I'm glad I waited, because this is going to be built and painted, and you just take them out of the box, and look at how cool that is. I mean, I've never seen Gyango look so like menacing and cool. I would love to see this in a movie. Maybe Shin Ultraman Part 2. This will get something like this, but I know Kyle and a bunch of other other Ultraman fans have that on pre-order. But I think, guys, that's pretty much it. But I am two things that I wish I pre-ordered: the little 64 Sofubi Mothra with the Godzilla with the Mothra larva. I'm definitely a lot of FOMO for that one, and I'm gonna have to do my best to find that in the aftermarket. And also the giant burning Godzilla. I know James Hartman is getting one, and he's getting the one with the both open and closed mouths. And I love a closed mouth. So it's so tempting, because I have the original, X Plus. That was my very first gigantic I ever got ever. So I'm not going to sell it in one in, one out, because that's nostalgic to me. But there's no denying that this figure is going to be, dare I say, the quintessential version of the '95 Godzilla. I have a prediction. It's beautiful. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But those are the two things that I regret. I guess I could still do the burning Godzilla, but I don't know. But anyway, that's it for me. And who's next? I think it's Leslie, right? Leslie. Oh, Greg Betters.
Yes, Mr.
What you
Betters.
I also have and I can't remember the Shin Godzilla that Rich. What's the name of it again, Rich? Oh my God! Don't get old. Sorry.
You featured it. Come on, man.
I know. Yes, that one. I've got that. The one that I've got that. And I've also got me and Rich are both waiting for the 91 Haya, which is supposed to be coming soon. I've got a ton of Hayas on pre-order. There's they'll come out maybe in the next 30 years. I don't know. There's so many of them. But that's really about it. And I'm going to tell you, same thing with David, that burning Godzilla, but I'm running out of room. And I've got all these kits I've got to do. It's like, no, I'm probably not going to get it. I love my OG burning Godzilla.
I love my OG. My OG's not going anywhere, so they're gonna live side by side. That's the way it goes. And real quick, Rich, I agree with you about the smoke effects. There's one exception, and Kyle just got one, and he featured it on our group. It's the frog tree Godzilla with the very Japanese-looking smoke effects. It's a Sofubi figure. That's the only exception where I actually prefer the smoke effect on a Godzilla. So, but in a realistic model kit, I don't think it's not done to my standards. So
no,
I bother doing it. So I just have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah. The Sofubi figures, when it comes to the smoke effects, like I've seen the -1 and the burning Godzilla, and I got to see a paint job that literally knocks me on my ass to go for it. Because when you're spending we could do a whole other episode about buying Sofubi after Summer or Winter Wonderfest, because that's a debacle in itself. But the prices on those figures, they jump up to $700-800 instantly
before shipping.
So
I go.
I'll eventually, maybe I'll get something with a smoke effect, but we'll see. All right.
It doesn't translate well because translucent vinyl doesn't look quite right. Glitter effect inside of it. How can you make smoke look realistic in vinyl form? It's really hard to translate that.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Leslie Chambers, anything that you have new on pre-order or anything on pre-order, sir?
Do that man pondering.
Honestly, you know what? This is the first time probably in history where I have nothing on pre-order. Normally I would have an X Plus or something on pre-order, but X Plus has not been wiring my socks lately, to put it politely. So there's nothing they got coming where I said, you know what, I want to pre-order it. So honestly, I have nothing on pre-order. Doesn't mean I don't have things coming. I'll say three things. I know Doc, it's probably no secret now because a lot of us know about it now. I think Doc next kit from Galloping Ghost is going to be a 30cm Showa King Caesar. So when that comes out, I'm getting that. I think he's also he's going to try to include red lenses in the eyes of the kit. So I can't
nice,
wait for
nice,
that.
Nice.
Ooh.
And two things, actually, Greg is got them right now. Speaking of Galloping Ghosts, no, not the only -1 we're going to showcase on this show, but the Galloping Ghost -1. He's going to build and paint it for me, and he's going to actually do the dorsal plates really, really blue like he did for Bozo's bus that she showcased. I ain't gonna say her name, but you know who I'm talking about. That third wheel on Collector Monster that we don't care about. But yeah, he's gonna do the dorsal plates for that. David, you got it.
I get it.
He's gonna do the dorsal plates for based off that bus. I mean, all jokes aside, that bus was amazing. That Greg did for Christine, and the dorsal plates caught my eye. And when I saw it, I was like, you know what? That would look great on a model kit. So that's what he's gonna do for me. And lastly, it's quite ironic that Samson is here, because I got an extra Favorite Sculptors line 1974 Godzilla, the 30cm one from him, and I sent to Greg, and he's going to convert it into a 73. Because again, I'm tired of waiting for X Plus to do shit. Like I'm just not there. I'm just not there anymore. Where I'm like waiting by the phone, hoping for it to ring. I'm not doing that. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. And you never know, Greg. You may, once you showcase that thing off, once you get all 73 personified, you may get more people to send their figures your way, and you can augment them or whatever. But again, it's a story between S Plus and myself. We're cool, but we're not so cool based on some of the things they've done or not done in this case.
North America.
Or things we're waiting for. What about the King Caesar statue? Are we not waiting for that?
Oh my God, yes.
I mean, I think we're all gonna be, whatever.
And again,
I want the statue.
And there are other ways to get stuff that we want besides waiting for S Plus or these companies to give us what we want, whatever. Again, it's fine with the reissues. That's fine with that. But at some point, you got to give us something like really new, or at least follow through on things that you promised a long time ago. And again, as I told Rich and I told David and Samson and the Monster with Attitude crew, there's too much competition to be waiting for one company to do to get their shit together. Right. I'm sorry. It's just we can take our money elsewhere, and guess what? We will take our money elsewhere. So
you're right.
No,
preach, dude.
Yep.
DJC X Plus is Leslie bread and butter. No, that's not true. That's not true. If you see around me, there's a plethora of model kits and statues that are not X Plus. So don't get that twisted. Don't get me wrong. I love X Plus, but they're no longer my bread and butter anymore because they have just fallen off. So don't get that twisted.
They have the opportunity of opportunities to do this year, what they've done in the past with MM28. Give us the 75, a proper 75. Give us the vinyl version of 75, the Titanosaurus and Mechagodzilla, all MM28s. And yeah, that's true too. We have not seen her. We haven't seen Junior.
There's a whole list.
Mega Gearus, where's she at?
Oh my God, Mega Gearus, yes, for sure.
Come on now, like, don't do it like
that. I gave him 73 for God's sakes. That barrel-bellied little son of a bitch. I mean, come on, he's a little different. Don't you sneer at that? Nah, don't you think?
But we need a repainted 30-centimeter purple Megalon because, sure.
Oh yeah, because oh man, I remember that version in the movie. Ugh.
All right, Sam, you're up next. Anything that you have on pre-order or looking forward to?
No.
Anyways, moving on to sports and weather.
Yeah, exactly. That's about the gist of it, man. No, I don't have anything.
Why?
If I could talk about a regret though, the Fake Godzilla that just came out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Dude, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla is your favorite. How could you not?
It was my first.
Oh, sorry. First. I thought it was your favorite.
Favorite is
Gigan.
That's right. Oh, I should know that. Damn it. I always confuse those two with you.
Well, it's understandable. It's fine. You're getting old. It happens. It's all good.
I'll be damned.
All right.
No, I don't have any pre-orders, but I regret not getting the 25 of the Fake Godzilla. I really would like to add that to my collection now that I have the 25 of the 74, which is amazing by all means. They finally put it out. Thank you. If they only did a better job with the 72 with the bloody face.
No. All right. All right.
Yeah,
well,
moving on. Go ahead. It's your show. I'm going to shut up.
Okay. So, again, just a reminder for almost the 50 people that are watching, we will be doing a giveaway at the end for this Bandai Godzilla 91 from Coin Parking Delivery Service, Godzilla the Art Gallery. So you want to stick around towards the end. I know it's kind of like a clickbait thing to get you to sit here and watch, but deal with it. That's what we're doing. But all right, so we're gonna move on into the chunk of the episode here because we actually did 40, almost 50 minutes talking about all the other good freshness, and that's good.
My God.
But now we're gonna get into Mothra versus Godzilla. That is, I know, my favorite Godzilla movie. David's.
Yeah.
Leslie's.
Before you go any further, I got to say something right fast, and this is involved, and I love these guys to death. I really do. Put your seatbelt on. But there is one person among us who finds this film to be overrated. And they did a show, Monster with Attitude, that crew, they did a show last year when the movie turned 60. And there were like 5 talking heads on that show. And 3 of them, the first thing they said was, this movie is one of the most overrated Godzilla films of all time. And they spent pretty much the entirety of that stream basically saying that all Godzilla does is just walk around with no goals, and he's just stupid, and he's clumsy, and they don't see what the big hype is. So does that person want to identify themselves?
Yeah, Sam, do you want to identify yourself?
Hi, guys.
That's an explanation. So give him the floor so he can say what the hell he has to say to keep him on here. Otherwise, we're cutting his ass. Rich, do the right thing. Explain yourself.
I didn't even get a question yet.
That's the question.
Overrated.
Tell us why you think it's overrated.
Why do I think? It's a perfectly fine film and all, but he does literally just kind of stumble around the entire time. He wakes up hungover, trying to figure out what to do. I mean, it is a Mothra film, which is they rightfully explained the title. Thank God they called it Mothra versus Godzilla. But Godzilla's appearance, it's a great appearance, but his existence in the film, I don't know. It's a great suit, but if we have to think about it logically, he just kind of was stumbling around drunk, trying to figure out how to get home after a night of partying. He was just stumbling around, and everybody was shooting him, but other than that, it's not. Yeah.
All right, save that for once we get into talking about.
Well, he put me on the front lines here, and y'all.
That's okay. That's okay. All right, so just to get the mood going here, we're gonna play the trailer for Mothra versus Godzilla. Sweet.
Makes me want to go watch it right now.
Yep. Somebody said it.
One problem in that trailer, Rich, they used the Mega Neuron sound effect for the monster.
I noticed.
I totally noticed that too, yeah.
That's kind of creepy, but, other than that, it makes me want to watch it again. I can watch that. That's my go-to. That's always been my go-to, and the good news is Keith loves it too. So that's one that I can put in that I don't get, like, dirty looks or he leaves the room. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I just watched it the other night with my girlfriend. Yes, big surprise. There's some news update for you.
Woo!
But
that
was the first one we watched. But that was fun. We actually just watched Godzilla versus Space Godzilla the other night, and she loved it.
I'm sorry.
And she's still with you?
I was going to say, I'm sorry.
I showed her a picture of little Godzilla, and she's like, I want to watch that one. So that's what we did.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right. So now we're going to start talking about the collectibles. I am really just, I'm going to start. What? Oh, no.
What? What's oh no?
I did get in trouble.
What'd you do?
Because I showed the fucking trailer.
The bots got you already? The Toho
bots?
Uh-oh.
All right, hold on a minute.
Crap, it says stream unavailable right now. Nobody's
watching.
Nobody can see anything.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, did the stream just go